Thanks for staying with us. You're watching Good Things Delmarva. Well, here with me now is Holly Madams, the Director of Development for the National MS Society Delaware Chapter. And Holly is no newcomer to this show. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem. Well, tell us about this walk you have coming up.
Oh, we have two walks coming up in Sussex County on Friday, June 1st, one at Baywood Greens, which is on sort of the Rehoboth side of the county, and then one at Heritage Shores, nearby in Bridgeville.
Well, when people sign up, tell me what they can expect.
Oh, they can expect a great evening. The registration opens at 5 o'clock at the events. The walks kick off at 6. We call them twilight walks because often you might get a sunset at the end of your walk. Nice. But they're short, 2.5 mile walks through the front 9 holes of the golf courses at each site. There won't be any golfers playing golf at that time, so it'll be perfectly safe.
No golf balls.
No golf balls, yeah. We'll have 2 rest stops along the way. If people get overtired, like people living with MS often can, we'll have SAG golf carts to pick them up, and really just a nice meal afterwards. It's just a nice coming together event for people living with MS and those who want to help.
Now, this is really a family event, isn't it?
It is definitely a family event. We often have entire families there. Sometimes pets will come as well. They're not allowed in the country club after the walk, but certainly they're welcome on the walk path itself.
Now, tell me what goes on after the walk, because I know you guys always have something fun going on.
We always have something fun going on. So there'll be a nice meal afterwards, usually some music and entertainment going on as well, and just a great opportunity for people to come together, get to know each other a little bit more once they're done with all the hustle and bustle of the walk itself.
Right. Now, I was looking on your website, and there's a lot of donators. A lot of people donating to this. So, how do you have to raise money to be in it?
Well, we suggest people raise a minimum of $25 or just make a personal contribution of that level, but there's no required amount. So no, but people are very generous. This event is the event that's more widely supported by people who know someone who has MS. So it could be the person with MS themselves, a family member, a friend, a coworker. Generally, most of the people have some sort of connection, but not all the people. Then we just have, people who want to go out and do a fun walk for a good cause.
Right. Now, how does the society use the fundraising?
Well, approximately 60 cents on every dollar raised will stay on the peninsula to help people locally living with MS through educational programs, support groups. We'll go in and do home modifications to make a home more accessible. We'll also do emergency financial assistance, essentially anything someone living with MS and their family needs. If we can't provide it directly, we'll find another organization who can. And then the other 40 cents on the dollar goes to our national organization, mostly to support research. There's still a lot we don't know about MS, and we need new treatments, and we ultimately need a cure. And then, of course, a little bit of the money goes to develop new programs as well.
Gotcha. Now, how can somebody register for the walk?
Oh, we'd love them to go online to DelawareWalk.org. If they can't remember that, msdelaware.org will get you there as well. You can register online. You can call our office, 1-800-FIGHT-MS, and we'll get you registered over the phone. But the online, once you register there, you get an email. You have your own personal web page, a bunch of online tools to help you get to that $25 level or beyond, as many people do.
Right. Now, I just want to touch a little bit on MS itself.
Sure.
Just for those who are watching and don't know much about it, tell us what MS is.
MS stands for multiple sclerosis, which is a really fancy way of saying many scars. And the scars that develop are inside the body on the brain and the spinal cord, and they're lesions that block the flow of information from the brain to different parts of the body. So someone living with MS, early symptoms are often visual problems, having trouble seeing, double or blurry vision, numbness or tingling in the hands or feet. The disease can take many different forms and many different sort of schedules. It can progress more rapidly in one person and more slowly in another. There's really no two identical cases of MS. So when it does progress more, people can end up with mobility issues, having trouble walking, walking with a limp, needing a cane, possibly needing a walker or a wheelchair to get around. It just varies from person to person greatly, and that's all because the scars form in different places on different people. So wherever the lesion or the scar develops, that's where the symptom occurs for the person.
And there's no cure for this?
There's no cure. We still don't even know 100% what causes MS or why it can run in families and yet just have isolated incidences where just one family member has it. Just a lot of mysteries around it still.
So is there a lot of research being done right now?
There's a tremendous amount. We were just part of a conference call recently where we learned that while we had the first oral medication ever come out in the last year, we've got 4 more coming out very quickly. So that's great news for people living with MS, because prior to the first oral med being developed, the only way to get a medication was through a daily shot you gave yourself or infusion treatment. So great things are happening. We really think the cure is just around the corner.
And you have different programs at the Delaware chapter, right, for someone living with MS?
We do. Again, we do education programs for people who are newly diagnosed. We have self-help groups where people living with MS can get together and sort of talk about what they're going through and where they might reach out to for help, or just have that support of knowing someone else living with the disease.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Now, this is a rain or shine event, correct?
It's rain or shine. The weather's unpredictable, just like MS.
Well, thank you so much. Great organization. Go out and walk for a great cause. We'll keep it right here. Good Things Delmarva. We'll be right back.